around 17, 18 degrees in Gladsaxe Stadium. And there we have the kickoff. Return is Simon Fons. Wide out, and he has a solid return for the Nordic Storm. And now we're waiting for the first series of Jadrian Clark. Trips to the left of the offense. Short pass to the outside to Brendan Bolio. First and 10 for the Nordic Storm. Play action fake. Jadrian Clark gives it out to Simon Fons. Nice catch, nice yards, another first down. Empty backfield, Jadrian Clark scanning the field, finds again his number one, the Danish wideout, Simon Fons.
You have to minimize him as a passer and get him into difficult situations.
3rd and 6, Clark to pass into the end zone, and we have the first touchdown of this match. Brendan Bolio, number 19, brings it to the house. That will end this impressive opening drive of the Nordic Storm. He puts it through the uprights, 7-0. The Nordic Storm is in the lead, and we're waiting for empty backfield for Jalen Henderson. Motion, ball gets outside to his number 2. Jalen Henderson goes deep. Incomplete pass. Here we go, the second offensive drive of the Nordic Storm. Midfield, Jadrian Clark with short pass to the outside, finding his number 19, and that is naturally Brendan Bolio. Trips to the left. Pass deep. Next touchdown for the Nordic Storm, number 85, Jakob Green. Defense of the Prague Lions, like you analyzed it perfectly, is not able to put any pressure on Jadrian Clark, and if you don't put pressure on Jadrian Clark, roll out Jalen Henderson. Now he decides to do it on his own. About 4 yards gain for the U.S. quarterback of the Prague Lions. 3rd and 5 for the Lions.
And coverage again.
45-yard line of the Nordic Storm. Pass to number 2, Willie P.
To make 5-6 extra yards to minimize those 3rd walks.
There he is again, Glenn Tunger spinning it, making, well, about 4 or 5 yards on that carry. Trips to the right side of the offense. Jadrian is scanning the field. And
Jadrian identified here quickly that they're in zone. He has time and then just finds the 5-yard in.
First and 2 from the 42-yard line of the Prague Lions. Complete pass to number 4, which is Jonathan Steinauer Nielsen. Really impressive how Jadrian Clark spreads the ball. So many different people get their touches. Next pass, Jadrian Clark over the middle. Again, another completion. Yeah, the chemistry between Jadrian Clark and Brendan Bolio has been perfect last season already, and it kept developing. I have the impression.
Prague Lions showing pressure, dropping out, just sending 3.
A lot of time for Jadrian Clark. Numerous flags on the field. 4th and 9. Jadrian Clark with the pass in the end zone, and that is incomplete. Intended for Brendan Bolio. Exactly, turnover on downs. Prague Lions are in possession. Jalen Henderson scans the field. Jalen Henderson is under pressure. And this is Jalen Henderson as we know him. Motion, back and forth, hand off. But really good defensive work by the Nordic Storm. 3rd and 9 for the Lions. Single back formation. Jalen Henderson trying to throw, but does not get the ball out. Luka Mortensen now as a running back. Pass complete to Roberto Miranda.
As we have right now, 4th and 6, this is much more manageable for you. Once again.
Jalen Clark with the pass. That is deflected, but still caught by Roberto Miranda. Roughly 8-yard line of the Prague Lions. Glantunga takes it to the next touchdown for the Nordic Storm. Gustafsson measures it. And he puts it through the uprights. Instead, Jalen Henderson is getting sacked. Something else, Jadrian Clark, to watch him play quarterback. And there he is again. Deep pass. And that is complete.
Wow.
Edwin Almeida, there we have him again. Just carried the punt return, and now 3rd and 6 for the Nordic Storm. Play action fake, pass to the outside, that is caught. That's the next touchdown for the Nordic Storm, and that's a touchdown for Luka Mortensen.
And I think they solidified themselves today, already in week 1, as the #1 offense and the most explosive offense, but also top contender for these titles. Don't make it hard on yourself.
Another run, and that's a first down with Adam Zhuzelka running back with the number 11. Mitch Fertig, who came over from the Stuttgart Surge to the Nordic Storm. Empty backfield for the Lions. Pass from Henderson complete.
Henderson can just find his best matchup, which is his receiver against Ludwig Mühren, the linebacker.
Another complete pass from Jalen Henderson, and he finds Willie P, but he's a little short to the end zone. That the Prague Lions are looking to be able to score. There is Jalen Henderson himself. Made it to the end zone or not. It's not officially signaled yet, but I guess.
And get the first touchdown for the Prague Lions in the EFA.
Extra point is up and is good. So the Prague Lions are officially on the board of the EFA 28-7. Off, not sending them to the halftime yet. Quick pass to the outside to Glantunga, but he is met right away by a couple of white jerseys.
Maybe an unfortunate play like this, tip ball, you catch it, and you get some positive yards out of it.
3rd and 3. Hand off again, running game. 2nd and 12 for the Lions, empty backfield. Nice pass of Jalen Henderson, and what a tackle. Welcome to Copenhagen. 3rd and 4 for the Lions. Well, Jalen Henderson takes the ball down, runs, has an easy first down and more.
After the touchdown in the first half, them not letting the Nordic Storm score and now having this great drive is very promising for the rest of the game.
Pass interception, Nordic Storm. And who is it? It's Mitch Fertig. Trips bunch to the left side of the offense. Hand off to Glantunga. He is dancing his way to open field. Glantunga gets pushed outside at the 20-yard line roughly. 1st and 10 for the Nordic Storm. Another single back. Pass to the outside. Brendan Bolio goes to the end zone. Touchdown, Nordic Storm. Henderson from the shotgun. Short pass outside, but Adam Zhuzelka cannot have a grab. Actually spent some time together in Great Britain as well. Run over the outside. Empty backfield, Jadrian Clark. Pass to the outside, short one to Glenn Tunga. New first down.
Yeah, and showing us his receiver skills again and his safe hands. Strengthen your hands and strengthen your skills, and then in the game you just wear gloves, or in practices you wear gloves to then have that advantage of, I would say, cheating for yourself, because you just practice on a way harder. You just run out the clock now, don't turn the ball over, you have this game won.
Play action fake, pass over the middle, that is complete. Brendan Bolio. The draw with Glenn Tunga, and that's the next touchdown for the Nordic Storm. That these players are playing it for the love of the game and not for the money or a future NFL career or whatever. They're playing it, they want to learn for the love of the game of football, and this is something that impresses everybody.
Because if they score and take some time off the clock with a long drive, Glenn Tunga not on the field anymore as well, you might see the backups come in. But he's not finished, as I told you.
Deep, and he found his man. Edwin Almeida, another deep threat catch by the number 5 of the Nordic Storm. Directly under center, Jadrian Clark, play action fake, pass into the end zone. That is caught by Brent Bolio.
Left it on the field and left it to the players to decide who's gonna make that a positive play, and the score is now 47-7.
The Prague Lions 47-7, and we're going into the final quarter. The ball is in the hands of Willie P, and that's a nice gain for the Prague Lions.
Because those are the situations where interceptions happen.
3rd and 8. Henderson steps up, throws, incomplete. All 6 teams had a winning record last year, so there are no easy wins. Pass into the end zone, incomplete, trying to connect with Radim Kalous.
And will be so welcoming if you want to be part of this great football community.
3rd and 4, short pass attempt, but that dot did not connect to Alexander Kennedy. Issues with the shotgun there. Jalen Henderson is totally occupied with securing the ball.
If they turn the ball over here.
4th and 10. Henderson steps up, throws, complete to Willie P. That's a new first down for the Prague Lions at the 23-24 yard line.
I think they're doing a great job at this, spreading the ball around now, getting the ball to the American. Henderson, moving around, and or maybe even giving the ball to another European player, to another homegrown right here, and getting one first down after another.
1st and 10 directly under center, Jalen Henderson. Play action fake. And the quarterback sack and the strip sack fumble.
Here after the play action pass, they fake the ball, but he's instantly under pressure by multiple Nordic Storm guys, tries to extend the play, and then it's number 30 of the Nordic Storm, Bastian Laugesen, who comes in with the strip sack fumble.
Anton Wittmer, the running back, number 21, there he is, has the ball. Probably the wrong decision to go to the inside. On the outside, he would have had a little bit more room to run. Own their own airplanes where everybody has like 3 square meters for himself. Those are teams that are doing a lot of the away games. They are using buses. Nice run by Pavel Prokop. Three yards, easy peasy for Jalen Henderson, and there's the next touchdown for the Prague Lions. The last seconds are ticking down. The Nordic Storm is starting like a storm into this EFA season with a 47-13 victory.